Good morning. How are we all doing today? Again, give us a shout if the audio is a bit weird, because every time I check the video on demand, I always find the music in the background's really quiet. Anyways, so how are you all doing? Hope you all had a nice weekend. My weekend was pretty cool. We didn't play D&D last night, which was a bit of a bummer because I really like D&D. So I took the chance to do a life drawing class. It was online, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't show you my drawings on stream because heaven forbid you see a boob on Twitch, you know, human anatomy. Anyways, so today we're going to continue work on this, which is originally it's going to be the cover page for my March bullet journal, but I'm thinking I might actually turn it into a print or something because I really like how it's looking. Today's going to be a difficult stream though, because as much as I love drawing animals and find it not easy, but I'm comfortable with drawing animals, today I'll be drawing some plants to use as decorations. So I'm going to try really hard not to get frustrated, but we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we do today. Anyways, so I've already prepped a new layer just for sketching flowers on. I had a quick look on Google for spring flowers, and the first one I'm going to try and draw is called a lesser celandine. It looks a bit like a buttercup but more spread out. It's kind of got a nice star shape to it, and the colour yellow always cheers me up because it's a bit kind of grim out there today. So here we go. As always, I would love for you to sketch along with me if you feel like it. I do. Or do whatever your creative vibe tells you to do. Let's see how many petals these guys have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I can draw 8 petals. All my years at art school will not go to waste, for I can draw 8 petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, good start. So layer, new layer. Now, I'm an orange colour. So yes, so the life drawing class I did last night, it was called Fat Life Drawing. So it's all about body positivity and kind of giving a platform to larger models, because a lot of life drawing classes, it's your typical, your slim figures, which is totally fine, you know, slim bodies are bodies too, but it was nice to see something a bit different. So it was interesting. The model herself, her name was Kiwi, and she was really cool. She was really fun, and like her cats kept coming into the stream as well. It was really, it's kind of fun. Like everybody's, well, obviously because of the virus that shall not be named, like we're all staying put at home. So it was a Zoom class. I think there was nearly 200 of us doing it. And it wasn't a class. Sorry, it wasn't a class. It's just a kind of group. They were just getting together to do it. And it's organised by two very lovely sisters. Actually, I'll pop the link in the chat if you're interested. Hold on, I'll dig it up. Oh, sorry, I'm faffing about. I have to use Firefox when I'm streaming because my computer can't handle the amount of memory that Chrome takes up. Copy and Control V. There we go. So, I mean, it's UK based, but because it's on brain's not working, because it's on Zoom, like obviously you can join in from anywhere. It costs 5 of your British pounds to take part, and that's a donation to charity plus whatever you want to tip to the organisers and the model as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really chill. It was split into a few different things. We did some 1 minute drawings. Most of them were 1 minute drawings, and then did we do a 5 minute? I think we might have done a 5 minute and a 15 minute and then half an hour. What was really fun though is that at the end of it there was a sharing thing where everybody who wanted to could share their drawings, and that was like absolutely brilliant, like seeing everybody's creativity and stuff. Totally down for that. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. Like the next time I don't have anything on a Sunday, because D&D is priority on Sunday evenings. I will do it again, and I'll highly recommend it to people. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Now, let's have a think about this. This flower's going to need more layers than I thought it's going to need. I think that's part of the reason I struggle with flowers, is that I always expect them to be a lot simpler than they are, and they never are. They're always quite complex. View, no, not view, layer, new layer. Okay, so we'll start with a kind of light yellow. Okay. And we need to switch brushes. We need to go to our gouache, I don't know how you pronounce it. I use the gouache, I don't know. You would never guess I went to art school. They teach you fuck all at art school. Excuse my language. Where is it? Where are you? Cheeky midden, where are you hiding? There you are. Cool. Yeah, they teach you very, very little at art school. And these petals need to actually be fatter, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah. So Fat Life drawing, 10 out of 10 would recommend to anyone. So I was going through the list of all the things I want to draw, plus a couple of commissions I've got. And I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. I don't quite know how I'm going to manage it all, because I'm kind of limiting myself to only drawing for 8 hours a week, which is on the live stream. Because I have fibromyalgia, and I also have some, I don't know, nerve stuff happening in my right arm, which is my drawing arm. I have to wear a wrist brace a lot of the time. Obviously I'm not wearing it now, because if I had a wrist brace on just now I couldn't draw. So I have weird shooting pains up my arm and up my shoulders and stuff. I'm seeing a physiotherapist, don't worry, I'm seeing a physiotherapist. I've got an appointment with her. I believe it's the middle of next week. I'll need to double check that. Again on Zoom, so I don't have to leave the house, which is really good. Yeah, so I just need to keep an eye on that. But because I'm very limited in the amount of hours I can draw, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed by the amount of stuff I want to do, plus the amount of stuff I'm committed to do. I usually don't, actually I don't take commissions. It's a general rule, I don't take commissions, but this one was from someone who I care about. Even though we're quite distant, I care about them, so I'm kind of working on them. And it's pet portraits, so it's not, pet portraits themselves are not overly taxing, like practically, but there's a lot of emotional stuff going on because you want to make it just right for the person who's getting them. You know, you want them to really love what they're getting, be happy with the end product. You know, you don't want people to be unhappy with what you're giving them. I'm trying to decide whether or not to make these petals a bit fatter than the underlying sketch. I think I might make them a bit fatter. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of, actually we'll switch to black just now. I'm a big fan of pardon me, layers when I remember to use them. That's the trick, of course. Not a Photoshop artist by any stretch of imagination. When I was at art school, I studied sculpture and environmental art, which is such a meaningless, it feels so meaningless just now. Like, what is environmental art? Answers on a postcard. I think it's all about context and stuff, but when you're a shut-in, you don't really go out into the world, so there's not a lot of context for you to work on. Yeah, these petals are a lot fatter than I drew them, but that's okay. We will make them chunky boys. I really like this flower. I hope I see one in the wild. I'll need to go out for a walk and try and spot them. So this weekend we were told it was going to snow, and like, I was super excited because I really like snow. I think it's very pretty and all bouncing about outside in it. Unfortunately for me, it didn't snow, and my partner and I are very disappointed because we were like totes looking forward to it, and it just didn't happen. I don't know if I'll keep these lines this colour. I'll maybe change them, but for the time being, this is what colour they will be. See, I like my black lines because before I started doing Photoshop, I was really into doing black and white drawings using my fine liners. I love thick and thin lines. I love that kind of, the expression of them. I just think they look really cool. I really love thick, bold lines and bold art. Like, it doesn't have to be accurate, you know? I don't like. I really admire people who can be really loose and free with their drawing. I'm not. I'm very uptight, and everything has to be as precise as possible. trying to get used to not being like that. But it's hard. So I'm going to go back here, layer, new, layer. I will merge these once I've finished, I promise. Now, that's kind of a dark brown colour. Let's go back to this. Pick this. It's dark brown, but it's kind of got a green tint to it. Maybe I have to mix these colours. I don't think that's right. Mix it here. Oh no, see that's green, it really needs to be brown. Maybe I have to go this way. What happens if I mix them? Mess, that's what happens. Picker. And so I can hear my boyfriend in his meeting next door, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I bet he can hear me and all my rambling going on just now. So I am struggling, not struggling, struggling's not the right word, but I don't know about the rest of you, but it is kind of challenging being stuck at home. We're in like a full proper lockdown here in Scotland because of the virus that shall not be named. And in general, my life hasn't changed that much. I've got mental health issues and fibromyalgia, so I tend to be stuck at home most of the time anyway. So there's that, but it's weird having my partner in the house all the time. So, but even though he's in the house all the time, he is at work. So he's usually in his office. So I don't usually see him much during the day. The start of lockdown was kind of cool because we would have lunch together, which was really nice. Need to switch back to the painting brush. Do I need to? I don't know. I'd like to. Need to and like to are two different things. And I'm also doing it in the wrong layer. Oh my god. Emma. Emma! This layer, layer 10, is the layer I'm working on. Oh my god. Right. What was I talking about? Can't for the life of me remember what I was talking about. If it's important, I'll come back, I'm sure. So we talked about the snow and stuff. Oh, yes. So I think it was Thursday. Could have been Saturday. I don't know. Time is a flat circle. My partner and I went for a walk up to, it's just across the road from us. There's an old chapel, Notre Dame Convent Chapel. It was a listed building, but they haven't taken care of it for a very, very long time. So it's fallen into a complete state of disrepair. And it is now no longer listed. So they can basically tear it down, which is a real shame because it's a lovely building. And if I had unlimited money, I would buy it and do it up and turn it into an art centre. You know, if money were no object, which is, you know, a dream. Anyways, so the chapel itself is in disrepair. There's still a convent on the grounds, but it's a different order of nuns and it's in a separate building, and they've kind of cut off a bit of the land, and that's their land. But the rest of the land, as well as being, well, it was a convent, but they were also a teaching order. It was the Sisters of Notre Dame of, I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, so it was a teaching order, so they ran a lot of the local Catholic primary and secondary schools before they all came under state control. And then they did a wee bit of teaching here and there, but now Catholic schools, in our area at least, are kind of, it's actual teachers who teach, it's not nuns anymore. So the teaching order kind of left Dumbarton. Not that long ago in the grand scheme of things, but like long enough. And the buildings that were, I think they were originally a secondary school, a girls only secondary school, and then it became the local Catholic primary school because the two Catholic secondary schools merged. Oh my god, boys and girls in the same school. Anyways, so the teaching order kind of left the area, and the land where the school was is basically it's brownfield site, and I love walking there. It's really nice. There's lots of, because it's brownfield, it's a lot of coloniser species, so it's mostly birch trees and buddleia, which are beautiful. See the number of butterflies you see during the spring and summer, amazing. So in autumn as well, early autumn as well. And there's also brambles. It's a really good spot for picking brambles, you know, and it's a really nice place to go for a walk. Anyways, unfortunately, because it's also for sale to developers, I mean, I was kind of hoping no one would buy it because it's not ideal land to build on because a railway tunnel goes underneath it. I think that's crazy to build houses on that, but I'm just looking for excuses for them not to build on it. So, a developer has actually recently bought the land, which has me totally bummed out because it's not social housing, it's for people who aren't local to Dumbarton, because where I stay, the town of Dumbarton, in West Dumbartonshire, is like one of the poorest areas in Scotland, and is in dire need of social housing. So if they were building social housing, I would get over it and accept it, but they're not. It's going to be private housing. It'll probably end up being a gated community as well. All the trees will go down apart from a couple of like the really old ones in the avenue, because I don't think they can legally chop those down, but all the younger trees will go, and it's just going to be crap, you know. It's crap, we don't need it. I sound like a NIMBY, and I'm not sorry. I hate NIMBYs, and I've become one. I've become the very thing I loathed. Oh god, yeah. So I don't know what to do aside from having an unlimited amount of money just to buy the land from the developers and do my own thing with it. Kind of scuppered basically, so we're going to lose this lovely bit of land. Now, in my spiritual practice as a practical animist, you can look me up on the internet. I did a land healing over there a few I think it was late 2019 actually, because I didn't really do much anything last year. It must have been 2019 then. I did a land healing over there. There was some issues with the spirits of some of the nuns that used to stay there, so I had to work with that. But I also spoke to like the current land spirits, you know, the trees and the plants and the kind of the genus loci of the area, and explained that the land was up for development and they may have to move soonish. Thankfully there's a... So where the land is, it's on top of a cliff, and below the cliff is hopefully going to be a nature reserve eventually. So like the spirits and the actual physical entities can actually move down the cliffs and hopefully exist there. Doesn't make up for the fact they're losing their home though, which is kind of crap, you know, but what do developers care about that? Yeah, so what was the point of that ramble? Developers suck. Okay, that's a blanket term, it's not all true. Hashtag not all developers. Yeah. So it's just kind of bumming me out that we're going to lose this lovely bit of land soon. I think I might have to change this colour, make it a bit greener, but I can do that later. No, I'll do it just now once I've put it all in place. Yeah. It's just a shame, you know. Like, I get it, you know, like, you need houses, yeah, totally fine, whatever, but we need social, we need affordable housing for the actual people who live here, not just vanity projects, because next to where the nature reserve will be, on the grounds of another school, Keele School. Oh my god, I'm doxing myself, oh my god. They built a load of like private houses. It's not a gated community, but it might as well be, and these houses are really expensive. So not for the likes of you, not for the likes of me. And more importantly, they are ugly as hell. They are hideous. And it's just like, building homes that ugly should be a crime. You know. There's enough ugly architecture in the world. I think if you're doing planning for houses, you should really... Oh, and the other weird thing about these new builds, the ones that are a bit further along from where the developer is, it's probably the same developer to be honest, they don't have proper gardens. Like, everywhere's a lawn, it's just loads of flat grass, like there's no real trees, there's no real plants. Like, heaven forbid you see like a sparrow or a hedgehog or something there. I mean, the flat grass might be okay for badgers, if we had badgers nearby, badgers could go out and eat there, but it's just a monstrosity. So it is, it's just, it looks hideous, you know. I'm not a fan of lawns. I think lawns should be made illegal, unless there's an actual reason you have to maintain a lawn, like you physically can't manage a wild garden or something like that. Yeah, but lawns should be banned. They're hideous. Where do the animals go? Where do the plants go? Like, my garden is a mess, right? But I can go out and I can collect bramble leaves and brambles, and I can get dandelions, and I can get fireweed, and I think there might be, I can't remember what they're called, but they look like clovers and they taste really nice. I think I've got a few of them in my garden as well. You know, plus I keep saying I'm going to do it. I will eventually get round to it. I want to grow fruit and veg. You know, like I'm getting the hang of my house plants. I have some downstairs as well, but these are like my main house plants. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Not quite a green thumb, but I'm getting there. And I would like to do stuff in my garden. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm just wondering if I mix a bit of yellow into this, if that'll help, or if it'll just hang, because I think it's a bit too green. I mean, like, there'll be yellow bits to go over the top of it, but I think it might be too green just now. What do we have, friends? What do we have? Oh, that might be better, actually. Might be making some progress, friends. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Right, okay, so what do? We lock. I think we lock it, and then we'll do a bigger brush, big fat brush. Oh yes, there we go. Perfect, that's the colour I'm looking for. Nice. Right, unlock it. So if we go to the yellow layer and pick the colour. This is quite a cold yellow. I prefer that yellow though. Okay, so lock this layer. I mean, it's virgin. I wouldn't say that's a warm, the new yellow, I wouldn't say that's a warm yellow, but it's getting there. And it's like, I don't want to make it too complicated because I'm going to be shrinking it down in size anyway. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. That wasn't an accident, I just bring in button. Right, I meant to unlock it. I meant to do, we can fill in the gaps. There's a gap. Did I get them? I think I did. Cool. So we need, what layer are you? You're that layer. So if we go to this layer and create a new layer, so I can draw the next bit. Right, and we'll switch back to black. Might have to make this a bit smaller actually. Okay, we'll try with what we've got. Yeah, cool. It's a bit curvy up here. I want them to go straight out so they form a circle. I just erase the whole thing. There we go. Start again. Sorry, I'm going to be quiet while I'm doing this bit because it's a bit nickety. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, right, that's not going to work. I'm just going to have to... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought one of my nose rings fell out there. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought this bit of the drawing would be quite easy. Turns out I was wrong. And that is okay. So being wrong is just one of many ways of learning. wee USB's doing its thing. I still haven't figured out what that is. I should probably do that at some point. Oh, that was stressful. But we got it done, friends. We got there. Yeah. It's not going to be perfect. And that's okay. So this is a kind of warmer yellow. Kind of an orangey yellow. Better doing new layer. Layer, new layer. Oh, Jesus, what colour is your lines? Your lines. Your lines. You're not lines. Your lines. So between there and there. Cool. So kind of an orangey yellow. That might actually be it. Yep, cool. So view, zoom in. Okay. So if we put all the other lines off just now. So much concentration for something so simple. It's not simple. This isn't too bad. The last time I tried to draw flowers on stream, it was a rose and I just couldn't get it, and I actually found myself getting really frustrated. Which was the antithesis of this stream, because this stream's meant to be quite relaxed. You know, like just chill and a bit of lo-fi music, and you kind of draw, paint, write along, you know, it's kind of cool. So kind of cool. So I am starting to get a headache, which is not good, because that is the last thing I need right now on top of everything else. What? That looks a bit clumsy. Let's fix it. Cool. Oh, big stretch. That's kind of catchy. Yeah. So the music I listen to is provided by Streambeats, which is kind of cool. And it's kind of, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. It's copyright free music, so you can play it on your stream and you won't get hassled by the copyright police. And it's also good for YouTube. I think it's good for most internet, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'll need to check into it because I quite fancy using some of it for my blogs. I usually stick to just the lo-fi stream. I think it's kind of mellow enough, but I might look at something else if there's any recommendations out there. I was watching one of those, like you know how YouTube recommends stuff to you. So I got recommended a load of how to be a really good Twitch streamer, right? Fine, whatever. And a lot of the advice, I don't think it really applies to me because I'm not here to be an entertainer. I'm here to just work and just hang out with people. Other people, hopefully other people who are working on creative stuff as well. Film screen. Okay, I think it needs the outlines. I need to get some erasing done. Okay, I thought the last bit required a lot of concentration, but oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, I'm having fun doing this. Like, plants are not my strong point at all. but that's it. I'm having fun with this. Maybe zoom in a wee bit more. There we go, look at that. Thinking I'll need to shoot off at 12 o'clock prompt because I need to go and make a pot of soup in time for lunch. Not my lunch, I can eat whenever, but my partner, he's got a fixed kind of lunch break because he's still technically working. What do I mean technically working? He is still working. My goodness. Now I'm going to have to change these colours from the colour of the lines, I'm going to have to change them because the brown hair, who's like the main focal point of this page, he has, what colour did he do his lines? I think it's like a dark purple colour rather than black, so I'll need to do a colour for these guys. It might be like a dark greeny yellow, I think. I'll do that once I've actually fixed him. I'm sure there are like easier ways of doing this. Must be easier ways of doing everything I'm doing, you know. Maybe I should go back to college and actually learn how to do this properly. That would be kind of cool. Don't know if I have the concentration span for higher and further education anymore. My concentration span, I've just completely lost it. basically, like reading books is a real challenge this weather. And even when and even after I read a book, like retaining the information it doesn't happen. I can't recall what I've read. I mean, I try to like take notes and stuff to help me remember, but it doesn't work that well. So I'm kind of scuppered at the moment. Don't really know what to do. I just don't know what to do with myself. View, fit on screen. Awesome, right. Oh, I missed one. View, zoom in. Zoom in, view. Zoom in, view, zoom in. There you are. Thought you could get away from me, did you? Not under my watchful eye. View, fit on screen. Cool. Oh god, I'm really pleased with that. Right, I'm going to take a quick break, have a stretch, fill up my water bottle, and then empty my other water container, if you know what I mean. I'll be back in about less than 5 minutes. It won't take me too long. Okay, back in a sec. So it's the mukbang portion of the stream with a bit of ASMR. There we go. Normally I ram a bit of chocolate into my face, but I'm trying to be a bit more healthy, so I've got a bag of apple slices and grapes. Right, so this flower has a wee central knobby bit, so I need to draw that in. And then I'm going to change the black ink colour to a darker version of the bit I have in the middle here. That's the plan. And then I'll tidy it up a bit. And put it all together as one image. Tidy up my layers. Then I will mix it in with my hair. Fruit is really nice, it's pretty underrated. Need to eat more. So, hello, how are you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Erinen. Hello, how you doing? Just having my snack break, having my fruits. Yes, it is good morning. Erin is fine. Cool. Hi, Erin. Were you streaming today? Yeah, it just ended. I was playing some Metal Gear. I've never played any of the Metal Gear games. I'm not much of a gamer. It's mostly Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating on stream, but I was just really hungry. And the Metal Gear game's hard. Like, because a noob play them. That's the thing, like, it's not hard per se. Because that's the thing, like, I don't play a lot of games, but I watch a lot of streamers who game. But definitely depth in regards to the ones I'm playing right now. Alright, see, I like an in-depth game that has a good story. I'm totally down for that. So, I watch a lot of gamers, I just don't play a lot of games. It's weird. I suppose it's like football fans, so like a lot of football fans don't play football. That's fine, there's loads of games I haven't played because I got the... That's true. I got myself... Like, football, soccer is just Subbuteo cosplay, isn't it, really? If you think about it. Totally. Watching people play is loads of fun. I love watching reactions. My favourite games to watch, I know it's a bit cliche, but I really enjoy it when people play the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Like when they first came out, because the reactions to that were amazing. That's kind of how I got into Markiplier. And I got into Jacksepticeye from Undertale, but I played Undertale first. I started watching a Let's Play of it in like 5 minutes and I had to stop. I was like, no, definitely need to play this game for myself. So I played it first. but I had to find out, I feel really guilty about it, but I had to find out what happened in the genocide route, but I didn't have the guts to do the genocide route myself, so I watched Jacksepticeye do it, and I felt horrible afterwards. I love Undertale. So good. I've not played Deltarune yet. I've watched people play it, but I've not played it myself. Great music. Oh, everything about, you're right, everything about it is amazing. Toby Fox is, I don't know where he gets it from. We should definitely try it out. Like Deltarune. I've done Undertale. A more fleshed out Undertale. I maybe should. Because I think Toby's dropped some hints that he'll be the sequel to it will be out soon. Soon. Soon in air quotes. Sorry, I thought I'd be finished eating these apples by now. I didn't think it would take this long. Really nice though. Soon. Totally fine. Toby Fox needs all his time. Yeah, Toby Fox is a legend. Another game I really enjoyed watching, it's not finished yet because they're releasing it in chapters, it's called Not for Broadcast. Have you heard of that one? Really fun to watch. Get that energy for the stream. I know I've only got 45 minutes left. I haven't heard of it, no. So, Not for Broadcast, it's basically resource management, like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's a television, it's a news broadcast. I think it's kind of like, it's got kind of like an 80s vibe to it, and you have to control when the cameras are on people in the studio and what ads to broadcast and when to broadcast them and all that kind of stuff, which in itself doesn't sound that interesting, but the plot line, there's like some weird kind of dystopian thing going on where a new prime ministers are elected, and they've got these policies which on the surface are amazing, like they're socialist policies and they sound really good, but underneath that there's some really sinister shit going on. I think they're planning on doing 10 chapters and I think there's only 2 chapters out. Watch it if you've got time, watch it. There's a couple of full plays of it. It's pretty creepy if you actually sit and like try and figure out what the underneath story is. So, yeah. I think it's by Tiny Build. I think the first chapter's free to play as well. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. I see, but aye, exactly. It's about propaganda. It's like how the news is being manipulated and stuff. It's got I would say Big Brother vibes, but it's very, very, very subtle. But it's only 1 or 2 chapters in, so it might get like crazier. I mean, if you're interested in like how the media kind of changes stories and facts and stuff to suit an agenda, fascinating to watch. Saturday. Yeah, it's subtle. I imagine, see if you're actually playing the game and you're focused on the actual resource management, you're probably not actually paying attention to what's been said and how it's been said. So, but once you've played it, you can go back and watch your broadcast, like what get put out, so you can actually follow what was said and you can get the plot afterwards. Totally, honestly, I swear to God, hand on heart, very, very interesting. Yeah. One of my 5 a day has been finished. I don't feel so guilty about having my chocolate spread on toast for my breakfast now. Might use again. Yeah, check it out. Totally. I mean, you just pop on YouTube and look for it. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's totally fine. Yeah, it was. I haven't had chocolate spread on toast for ages. I'm vegan, so I don't eat animal products. And most chocolate spread has milk in it, obviously, because it's milk chocolate. But I got this vegan one called Vigo or Vego or something. I don't know how you pronounce it. They make chocolate bars that are really expensive but really nice. They've got big hazelnuts in them. And they made a chocolate spread. And I had that for breakfast this morning. And mwah, chef's kiss. Amazing. I love it. It's so good. And it's like I felt like a big kid again because I haven't had it for so long. It was really nice. So yeah, hazelnut chocolate spread. Right, okay, time to get back to drawing. So I need to do, what am I doing? Middling up. Middling up. Okay, so we will make you invisible just now, and we will reduce your opacity just now, just so I can see what I'm doing. And new layer, because we always need to remember to do new layers. Where's my glove, my drawing glove? I need to buy replacement drawing gloves. I've only got the one and it's probably getting a bit funky by now. Right, so middling up. Middling up. Middling up. Middling up. Middling up. Middling up. And pen. We'll switch back to Ultimate Thick and Thin. Reduce your size to 20. Is that okay? Yep, cool. And we will do in black just now. Don't make this too complicated, Emma, because that's what you always do. You make things. Oh, Jesus, that's far too big. Right, edit, undo. Me and my big clumsy meat hands are not able to be that delicate. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, exactly. Always just give mine a good. I know I'll need to give mine a good wash at some point. I'm just a big lazy mare. How much bigger does this need to be? I like how you don't copy and paste the circles. Yeah. It's mostly because I don't really know how to do it. No, I do know how to copy and paste. That's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, Photoshop's just not my natural thing. Right, so if we do, yeah, you're that layer. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. So what we'll do, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking? Right, okay, so this layer, but we'll do a layer above it. Layer, new layer. Okay. Not you. Yeah? Not you. This layer. So we will and then back to this layer. Bit going on. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know how to use Photoshop. I'm kind of like teaching myself. I'm using a bit of tutorials on YouTube, and I signed up for a course on Domestica, which I think is Portuguese, but it has English subtitles. That's pretty good as well. So that's keeping me on my toes. Right, so we need to have a kind of more yellow. Yep, cool. So we need to go back to, is it this colour? That colour? That colour. And we need to make them a bit darker. Come over you, friend. And maybe a bit darker than that. That might be it. Okay, that colour. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Right. That layer, so lock here. Maybe use a bigger brush, that'll be easier. There we go. Better. Right. Doing this with a tiny brush, what am I thinking? Oh my goodness. Right. Ooh. Undo. Is that the right layer? Yes, it is. Remember to lock the layer, you silly goose. There we go. Yellowware. Go here, and we need our eraser friends. View, zoom in, view. Maybe a bit big. 20. Okay, we'll go you. Need to go back and fix that. I want to learn how to draw flowers and the like as well. Yeah, it's like, it's not something I'm particularly good at all. It's like a really, pretty much anything that isn't a mammal is a weak point for me. I did a life drawing class last night online, and oh my god, I haven't done life drawing since I was at art school, and oh my god, I think they were all pretty rubbish. But I posted them online anyway, because, you know, I need feedback for a start. So actually, like, not all of them were bad. We did, the model did poses for like 1 minute, and I like those sketches, like they were really cool. But then she did a half an hour pose, and it was too long. So like 30 minutes is too long for me to overthink things, but it's too short for me to actually make anything that I'm happy with. So, oh god, but it was a lot of fun. I might do it again. The only reason I did it, like, this life drawing class is every Sunday night, but I'm usually not free on Sunday nights because I'm usually playing Dungeons and Dragons. But our group was off that last night because somebody had to go do something for Valentine's Day. You know, like, can't believe they wanted to spend time with a girlfriend, then come play Dungeons and Dragons with us. So, anyways, it was good. If I've got a Sunday off again, I'll do it again. I'll maybe have a look and see if there's other life drawing classes online as well, because it was fun and it was really different from what I usually do. So yeah, it was a challenge. You know, I think part of it is I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which seems weird considering how messy my art is. But I get so hung up on it being just right that I don't actually produce anything at all. So oh, a bit too much erasing there. A bit overexcited there. Oh no, they should have done. They should have done, like, I'm the only I'm the only female presenting person there. I'm not female, I'm non-binary, but I present as female. All the rest of them are dudes. Cis dudes, I think. So it would have been nice to have another chick there, but oh well. But it's fine, a wee cough from D&D is not the end of the world. Gives me more time to think about what my character's going to do next, because we just murdered someone. We murdered a villain, but we did murder them, and I'm trying to decide whether or not my character is happy being a murder hobo or not. So, well, having said that, the person we killed did murder a sweet old lady who we met in another town. And like one of the party members is really upset that this old lady died, so. And that guy is who my character considers her best friend, so yeah. You know. So I need to make decisions. And I also need to decide if my character is going to be angry with one of the other characters, because that character dragged us into this fight when we won it, but we were underprepared. So I don't know if I'm going to be angry at him or not. So, and if I am going to be angry at him, I'll need to send him a message out of game just to let him know that it's my character that's angry and it's not me that's angry. Because the people I play with, we aren't friends. We kind of met online to play Dungeons and Dragons, so we don't actually know each other that well. Having said that, it's nice hanging out with people who I don't know, like who don't know my baggage and bullshit and stuff. It's pretty cool. I didn't think drawing this flower would take this long, but here we are. Almost my whole stream. But that's okay. Almost the whole stream. I could probably do this faster, but there's something quite relaxing about this. This and inking, there's something really relaxing about it. I think I might have to change the colour of the ink lines again. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that or not. We'll need to wait and see. Cool, right, view. Zoom. Oh, no, not zoom out, fit screen. Yeah, that's alright. Not too shabby. Let's tidy up the rest of it. Okay, so you've got some gubbins. Bigger razor, bigger razor. Look at everything. I think I did. Nope, helps if I actually click on the effing layer. Nope. Click on the layer. Silly goose, click on the layer. Okay, you're okay. I think you can actually be deleted. Cool. This is when it has all the rest of it on it. Oh. Click on the layer. What? Oh, what layer are you on? No, worry about that one. No. Think about that in a minute. We'll think about that in a minute. Right, what layer are you? Not you. Not you. Not you. There you are, hiding from me. Thought you could get away from me. You were wrong. Why have I got no music playing? There we go. You love adding the details, the sketching, the line art. I like doing the sketching. I like that bit, but my favourite bit is doing line art. I love it. It feels so good just to do nice long flowing lines. It's really nice. Yeah. Getting the details during colouring, like making eyes look good and the hair looking fluffy, etc. See, that's why I need to do more life drawing practice. Because yesterday, when I had to do skin, like shade in skin and colour skin, I was like, I've got no idea how to do this. I can do fur. Like, I'm happy doing fur. But like doing skin was just like, what is this? What is this witchcraft? I don't understand it. Yeah, so I should maybe focus on doing more human portraits and stuff just for practice. Right, what colour are we going to do? What are you? Flower sketches. Oh, you can get erased. What is you just now? I'll free up a bit of space. What are you? Right, okay, we need you. Yellow. That bit. Add bed. Right, okay, we'll experiment with you. I choose you to experiment with. Okay, let's have a look at the hair. Right. So I should probably go darker. Oh. But I might keep... I could keep the middle bits light and do this bit darker. This song makes me think of Undertale. There was a streamer I was watching earlier and she was playing a really cool lo-fi version of Megalovania. I was like, wow, it's amazing. Yeah. Fur is an amazing thing to know how to colour. Skin is actually pretty basic, although there are many ways to make it look pretty as well. Oh, I need to learn how to do skin. That's what I need to do. That'll be my next project. What about the middle bit? We'll do that dark as well. Oh. And look. I'm pretty pleased with that. Now I'll need to do white outline. I've probably listened to that lo-fi version as well. Like, I know Megalovania is like overplayed and it's become a meme, but my god, it is a good track. It is like, wow, amazing. It's amazing. Right, I think I'm going to do white outline on this. Layer, new, layer, white outline. But before I do that, I have to actually put in a background so I can see what I'm doing. Image, layer, new, layer. Cool. So what we will do is get a big brush and do pink. There we go, the whale shot behind that, no bother. No bother. Oh, what's this? What's this witchcraft? I need to get rid of that. Locked. Lock. That's what it might be because it's locked. I can't thingy paint over it. There we go. Sorted, right, what are you? So, bet you're this lot player. You are. Oh, need to unlock. Oh my god, Emma. Pay attention. No. Oh, that one. Oh my god. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Christ on a bike, Emma. Sort yourself out. View, zoom in, view, zoom in, view, zoom in. And swap. You might be a bit too. Actually, you'll be okay. Edit. Undo. Edit. Undo. Cool. Maybe it's a goodie. I feel like it's like a lot of our boss themes gets overshadowed a bit though. Like burning trucking is really good at setting the mood of what fight represents. Bergen Truckung. I don't know that one. What's that one from? Or is it from Undertale and I just don't know? Did I miss any more of this? I think we're okay. Oh dear. USB things at it again. Ba, 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 bum. Right. Oh, edit and do it on the right effing layer, you dozy cow. Right. Zoom in a bit more. Do, 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 do. That particular song is the one you hear when fighting Asgore. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh my god, what's her name? I can't remember her name. The fish lady. Her theme's pretty good. Who am I kidding? All the music in Undertale's amazing. Who am I trying to kid? Going, oh yeah, that's alright, that's good. No, it's all good. so satisfying. Her one isn't it? Undyne. Oh my, I can't believe I forgot her name. I feel really bad about that. Yeah, that's like the really one cool thing about Undertale is like you really feel like you've built a relationship with all the characters. Like the last game I spent any time in properly was Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I just like there's villagers there and all that kind of stuff, but you don't really connect with any of them. They just kind of float about, you know, there's not any like character development. I actually had to stop playing New Horizons because it got really tedious. Not tedious, that's not the right word. I don't undo. It's I wanted to live on a desert island. I didn't want to build a village or a town or anything like that. I think it looks really ugly. I wanted like wildflower areas and stuff. And then you had that bint, Isabel, telling you need to put more fences in. I was like, I don't want to put any more fences in. My island's beautiful. Fuck you. So, don't tell me how to run my island, you cow. Oh my god, I can't believe I get mad at a very, very cute and very nice character in a video game. Oh my god. And hot take, I don't think KK Slider's that good. Hot take. I will fight anyone in the car park. I will come and meet you and bonk your brains in. If you think KK Slider's talented, he's not. His music's crap. He's overrated in my opinion. Oh no, 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 that line is awful. Jeez Louise, that's a terrible line. See, I'm not joining up with that one very well. Right, edit, undo. I was supposed to finish my stream at 12 prompt because I need to go and put a pot of soup on in time for lunch, but I really want to get this finished as well. Yeah, it has to be like that. Undertale really emphasised the fact that the monsters have real personalities, not something to kill. Oof, R.I.P. Slider. I know, what a sick burn. No. I can't believe I'm dissing KK Slider. Oh my god, I'm going to get so much hate. He's just not that talented. So yeah, once it got to the whole creating a village on your island, I got really bored. I just didn't want to do it. So I haven't played for a while. And then I deleted my island and started again, and I was like, I just can't be bothered doing this. Someone's got to roast his chops, you're the chosen one. My god, yeah. So yeah, like I bought Animal Crossing New Horizon. I actually bought a Switch at the same time, towards the start of lockdown here in the UK. So I haven't actually played that much on it. So I played Animal Crossing and like I got KK Slider on my island and like unlocked the you can do paths and shit, which I wasn't interested in. And I played Pokemon Sword and Shield. I just kind of like done the main kind of quest line in that, and I found it a bit too easy, to be honest. Like, I've never played a Pokemon game before. apart from Pokemon Go. Absolutely love Pokemon Go, but I'd never played like a proper Pokemon game before, and I found that one like really quick and easy to get through. I wasn't expecting that, and I'm sure there's probably like end game stuff to do, but I just wasn't vibing it. And I've got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but I had to stop playing. Yeah, so I had to stop playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because you're supposed, when you play it at home, you're supposed to play it with just one of the Joy-Cons and like throwing the ball and stuff, and like I've got really severe pain in my arms, so it's kind of like, oh, I can't do that. But I found out if you play it as a handheld console, it's easier, so I'm going to reset that and start again. Yeah. Pokemon Sword and Shield was a cash grab, sadly. Oh, too bloody right. Yeah. And it's a shame because I really loved I can't remember how you pronounce the names, but I thought the legendary Pokemon were really cool. And I also, totally biased, I thought it was pretty cool that it was set in the UK and that a lot of the vibes were Scottish. Like, my headcanon is that the lassie Pokemon trainer is Scottish. So that, like, yeah, totally, that gets points in my book, you know. What can I say? I'm biased towards my fellow Scots. Oof, that line went a bit wonky there. Let's, instead of erasing the whole line, let's just start. Pen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's better. Oof, I've got 5 minutes left. I mean, usually I stream until I've got to like a finish point, but I do need to go at noon. Perfect set. The towns and everything could have been amazing representation of UK, but I will. Yeah, it. I mean, like, as I said, I've never played another Pokemon game, so I can't really compare it. But it just felt like it was half finished. You know, it felt like there could have been so much more. And like the fact that they didn't have all the Pokemon in it as well, didn't they? They only had some Pokemon, which I thought was kind of crazy. If you're going to create, like, is it 700 odd Pokemon, you better have them in every effing game. Because only Pokemon I really know are the Gen 1 ones, because I used to watch the anime. And like, although I've never played a Pokemon game before this and only played Pokemon Go, I would get really into it. I actually have a Jolteon tattoo on my ankle. Jolteon's like my favourite Pokemon. I'm glad I could join you for this amount of time. That's the best time for it. Half finished. They really rushed it out. They did that so they could monetise off downloadable content. Yeah. Did we strike Pokemon Black and White? Is it available on the Nintendo Switch? Because if I can download it on the Switch, yeah, I'll totally play it. Let's Go Eevee seems a bit too simplistic. It's like it's for kids. It feels like it's for kids who've only played Pokemon Go. Not on the Switch, no. Sadly. What console is it on? Is it one of the DS ones? Just the DS. Oh, I mean, like, I could go pick up a DS relatively cheap from like one of the Actually, I can't just now because all the shops are closed because of the plague that shall not be named. But I could, in theory, go pick up one pretty cheap from one of the local pawn shops because we've got a few of those in my town. So in theory, I could do that. It's something to think about. I mean, I do want to play other ones. I enjoy the kind of the role playing and the collecting part of it and stuff. But there was something lacking. Like there was nothing there to engage me. And I tried doing the online play stuff, and it just wouldn't connect. It's like, what the fuck, you know? It's like, what's the point of having an online system that doesn't bloody work? You know? And I don't object paying for Nintendo Online because it's only 20 quid for the year, so I don't mind that. But if you're going to offer online gameplay, then you better get it right. Yeah, it doesn't connect because you need to actually buy it to play with others online. Otherwise, it'll be LAN, meaning local play. So, oh god, that's my 12 o'clock alarm. Right, okay, save this just now. File. Save it just now. Come back to that. And then again, there might not be enough people playing in general. That's true. That's true. There might not be enough people playing. Yeah. Anyways, right, I'm going to have to head off. Thanks very much for keeping me company. It's been really nice having a wee blabber. We'll hopefully see you again. That's awesome. And I need to run off and go make some soup for lunch. It takes me about an hour and a half because I'm so disorganised. Anyways, mwah, have a lovely day. You take care. Right. See you later. Bye.